Azurelatch decided to update again. It was a little mini filler update, and I'll put the update log on screen. And with this update, we got a, new Nelisagi off the ball awakening, and we got a Nagi special. Now, this special confuses some people because I was confused at first too, but over time I finally learned how to actually use it properly, use it towards 5-stage volley, use it to waste people's moves and all that stuff, and how to combine it with other moves. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to correctly use Nagi's special. Now, I don't want to waste any time, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So you could basically consider these techs, but I've made way too many tech videos at this point, and I've literally already made one on Nagi, but this was before the trick special. So we're going to talk about that today. So a couple things to know. First and foremost, the only move that combines perfectly with the trick special, or is literally made to combine with the trick special, is 0 reset turn plus trick. Now this is what normal 0 reset turn does. Now here's what 0 reset turn does if you also use trick. Now you'll know you did it right by the sound cue, and also the fact that instead of going backwards to the right, you go back, just straight back. And you cover way more distance. But yeah, you get the point of that one. Nothing crazy. So a couple things to know about trick is that, well, obviously it's an off the ball move. The 0 reset turn thing is the only thing where you can use it with the ball. But basically, all you need to know is that you could use it off the ball, you could use it after an F dash, you could basically use it after anything. Now, this can lead to a couple things. So slide dash, slide tackle plus trick gives you not only a mobility thing, but an extender, which I'll show in a second. So this is what it looks like. Basically, you want to press Q and then instantly press T. And it gives you the slide tackle speed, but without the fatigue. So this is what normal slide tackle is. And I'm stunned for a little bit. But if you do that, I could just keep walking like nothing happened. So if you do this correctly, you could just rainbow flick, then do the tech. And you basically just use fake volley for free. Keep in mind, I'm using the trick special, so I could technically do this. And that would be fine. I mean, I have no cooldowns on, but it literally works without cooldowns because I'm using the trick special, then the fake volley move. So it's going to be pretty easy for you to get that 5-stage volley. So yeah, this, very good. Just use it as much as you can. Use it for mobility, or let's say there's an open ball on the ground. Go ahead, go straight for it. Works pretty well, very efficient, and all you use is your special anyways. You keep all your moves. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is another move stack thing, similar to 0 reset turn plus trick, except this one actually involves the control grounded variant, which I think also got a buff recently. But anyways, I want you to take a close look at this move. Now, see this ring around my character when I have the ball? That only appears when I have the ball. When I off the ball, I don't have it. So, look closely again. There's 1 or 2 frames in there, which is open to use the trick ability, giving you this. So yeah, you still get the mobility of everything, but you can use your trick special in between. Now, you could use the trick special during that when the ball's in the air. But if you don't want to time it, you could just use control and then trick while you pick up the ball. So you could just do that. Works pretty efficiently. Okay, so if we backtrack a bit to this tech with the trick move, or the T special, whatever you want to call it. As you can know, you can pick up the ball with it. You could actually do a very common thing that's involved in a lot of other tech that I've made. So basically, you're just going to look up, shoot the ball, and the second you shoot it, F dash. Then you're going to combine it with the tech, but you're going to want to wait a little bit. It doesn't want to be instant. So look, you do this, instant, wait a little, then do it. So you cover a whole bunch of distance, and you get a free fake volley. So yeah, pretty good. You just wait about a second after the F dash. 1 Mississippi. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I know I talked about slide plus trick quite a bit, but you could also do an F dash and trick. Oh. You could also do an F dash and trick, which, is small, but if you actually want to extend off of it, you could do it after a header chain. So if you want to start your header chain, you could just look straight up and then jump, which is pretty easy. Or you could jump again, then slide tackle. So here, and after that, you're going to do another header and then F dash plus trick. So it should look like this. pretty good. The best part about the trick move as a whole is just the fact that you could use it off the ball, but when you pick up the ball, it still plays the fake volley move. So, yeah, this trick special is confusing, but it is a very good special. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. Okay, moving on to this ult tech. You could also do it in base, but I'm just going to show it in ult because it looks way cooler. Alright, so essentially you're going to do the last tech I did, but instead of waiting 1 second and actually landing the trick move, you're going to use it for mobility and get a header, and then do control. Alright, I guess so about like 1.5 tiles. So yeah, no, I didn't think the special would come down to B mobility, but hey. So that's very cool tech. I might have to talk about it more in detail, but you could do it in base as well, so you don't have to line it up like there for the auto goal. Yeah, you don't have to be an ult, by the way, so. Pretty crazy. I mean, look at all that distance. You know, I kind of snuck in one of my techs from another Nagi video, but you can go watch that. So that's going to conclude this video. I hope you learned a lot more about the new trick special. And finally, you know, enjoy Nagi. I'm not really sure what else to say. Maybe the good old shebang that I put at the end of every video, like, subscribe, join the Discord server. Yeah, whatever, bro. Okay. Goodbye.